Hi, Henry. What do you think about this?
Good evening, Claire. I hope you're well. Well, I think the first thing to say is it's amazing how much can change and change so quickly in just 24 hours in politics. I think now we're kind of beginning to see the first signs possibly of infighting in Reform, which is a party that's broadening, trying to take it to the two main parties. But on the issue, I think in all honesty, it's untenable for Reform and for Farage to back Tommy Robinson. Ultimately, he's a man with several, all different or several varying criminal convictions. And politically, I don't think he's particularly useful at all for Reform. Ultimately, he's hugely and rightly so divisive, not just within the media, but also amongst the general British public. And that's why, I mean, as you said kind of earlier, he was turned away by UKIP. And that's why I think we're probably seeing a Reform who are trying to professionalise, trying to take the fight and trying to win the general election in 2029. We're beginning to see them kind of turn him away as well.
It's actually a bit of a gift, isn't it? I mean, Tommy Robinson is a bit of a gift for Nigel Farage in terms of his positioning, because some people think, Nigel Farage, you know, I am sick of the main parties, I'm sick of higher levels of immigration and so on. I kind of like the cut of their jib, Reform that is, but it just doesn't quite, I would have to hold my nose to vote for them. And actually, for Nigel Farage to say this guy, Tommy Robinson, is beyond the pale, that's quite a powerful positioning statement, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. I think, Robinson fights his own campaigns, and he does so somewhat successfully, in all fairness. But I think, as you say, people will see some of what Elon Musk has been saying, and people will see Farage turning Robinson away. And those kind of middle ground centre voters, as you say, I think will actually be rather impressed. And whilst Farage now might not get his money, Reform might not get the donation that Musk was hinting at, I think, as you say, amongst the general British public and amongst the middle ground, which is ultimately what can kind of win parties' elections, I think it's a positive thing in many ways.
I think if there is ever a politician who can make true those words that all publicity is good publicity, it is Nigel Farage. Thank you, Henry.